How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the best trading channel on YouTube. My name is Gev. It's Tuesday, August 18th, so let's talk capital. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I missed you guys. It's been a while. Sorry for my absence. Last video I did say I was feeling kind of sick. That ended up getting worse. I actually got a stomach flu, and yeah, spent the better part of the whole weekend and honestly, it was about 4 days. Spent like about 4 days in bed and hugging the toilet. Definitely not a fun experience. One of the worst experiences I've had in my life, next to food poisoning. But we're over it now, and time to get back to work. So let's jump into it. We're on the S&P chart here. Let's go ahead and go to gold first, guys. So big news happened over the weekend here. Warren Buffett has been against gold, calling it useless, calling it a worthless asset, calling it a non-producing asset, laughing at people who says you should buy it. And over the weekend, he made a big reversal on that choice of words, on the decision and everything. He literally reversed his position. So he decided to sell all of his bank stocks and buy into gold at a ridiculous rate. So he didn't buy physical gold. He bought gold stocks in Barrick's Gold, the company Barrick's Gold. He bought 20.9 million shares for roughly $570 million or so. So big reversal. I mean, he sold all of his banking shares. So he sold his shares in Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, all these guys, and got into gold. Big move for Warren. Even bigger move for the market. I mean, that basically puts the nail in the coffin for the financial sector of the world. And I've been saying this on this channel since the March crash, that the financial sector is not looking good, and Warren Buffett just put a stamp of approval on that. So that's big for us because we've been ahead of this curve. We've been playing gold, we've been accumulating gold, and it's big time to have someone like Warren Buffett come in and validate our positions. Okay, so again, big time. And gold is showing that as we speak. Gold is at $2,004, coming off of a heroic rally from last week. If you guys remember, I made two trades last week on gold, one on 1919, and one right down here around the trend line here at 1872. And I wish I'd stayed in my position at 1872 because right now it would have been up a killer amount of money. But hey, like I always say, we lock in profits and we move on. That's fine. We got the play we were looking for, so we played it, and now we move on and we wait for the next one. But again, massive news that Warren Buffett has sold his shares in banking stocks and moved into gold. This basically means he's hedging the dollar. And the dollar is completely validating everything that he's doing because the dollar is just shitting the bed right now. Absolutely shitting the bed, looking disgusting, looking like it's heading for the lows on the chart around 88. It's currently sitting at 92. It's looking like it's heading for 88, and you might think that's not a big move, but right before gold made this rally up to 2070, the dollar was sitting at 96, and it moved down to 93. So just three-point move pushed gold up about $200. So if it was to go down from 92 to like 88, man, gold, Bitcoin, silver are gonna run like crazy. And it's looking like we're gonna get that movement coming in the short term, probably towards the end of this year, sometime between now and the end of this year. So again, massive news. Warren Buffett moving into gold, moving out of financials. Big news for the market. Big news for us, just validating our positions. Okay, gold. I expect something like this scenario here to play out for gold. We did get the sharp push down, just like we did here, bouncing off the trend line, just like we have here. Now it's basically, I would expect a move back down to about the all-time high. If not, it could just go ahead and blow the top off here. But if it doesn't move back down to the all-time high, again, then I will be playing this for a move higher. But if we do continue higher, then obviously top break is once we break the top is when you want to get into gold. Outside of that, really nothing going on. Pretty simple market movement here. Weekly candle on gold did close obviously bearish, but it did bounce off the moving average, which is good because it's been a while since we'd seen that. Okay, Bitcoin, if we look at daily, we're still in this ascending channel. We did test the top side yesterday, which was what we were talking about all of last week. I did multiple times. I didn't make too many videos last week, so I apologize for that. But we did, in the videos that we did make, we did talk about how we were ranging in the bottom and we're looking for a push higher here. We did get all the way up to 12,400, 492, and just normal movement. We pushed back down. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I'm not concerned until we break under 11.6. Until we break under 11.6, I'm not concerned at all here. If we go down even lower, 1 hour candle, just bouncing off the 200, meeting resistance at the halfway point of the channel, all textbook stuff here. Could get a double bottom here, could get a reversal back up moving into the higher end of this, but I do expect us to push back and get above 12.4 and ultimately get above 13,000. Okay, big thing to watch here is we got about 12 days left in the month. If we look at the monthly chart here, if this monthly candle manages to close above 13,900, Bitcoin's going to get nuclear, guys. That would be the first time in 3 years we've closed a candle up here, and it would be the first time we've ever closed the full solid candle up here. Last time we were here, we got massive rejection coming down, right? So if we get a candle close up here, it's pretty much all hands on deck for 20K. Even though as of now we're still looking at 20K, that candle close would just, it would be the most bullish thing to happen since breaking the downtrend, and that's not that long ago. But again, a close up here would be absolutely astonishing, magnificent, amazing, any word you could use. It's just going to be a beautiful sight to see. It's going to be beautiful for everyone invested in the cryptocurrency marketplace. So fingers crossed that happens. But daily candle going to close here in 7 minutes. Again, not looking bearish, not really looking bullish, just kind of doing what it's supposed to. If you guys remember, I mean, we've seen this happen. Again, we saw it happen right here. We've seen it happen right here. Now, obviously, that's a bad one because we continue downwards. But let's just take short term, right? We've seen this candle happen here. It's a tweezer top. That's what it's called. When you get two candles, basically the same size, doing the opposite movement in back-to-back days, that's a tweezer top. Same as here, tweezer top. Is it bearish? No. Is it bullish? No. It's just a warning signal, basically telling bulls to take profit. Okay, and that's about it. Okay, now moving on to S&P 500 here, guys. We're sitting just about less than 1%. Yeah, we're sitting about 0.2% off the all-time high here, and this thing is gonna pop up here very soon. We're gonna get a breakout here. Once we do break out, I will be looking for a long all the way up to the midpoint of the channel here. So once we clear basically 3,400, I'm looking for a long all the way up to 3,500. Okay, I'm looking at 3,500. Realistically, the chart's telling us 3,550, but you want to be safe. We don't want to be greedy and play this to the dollar exact. Okay, 3,550. 3,500, sorry, 3,500 is the play here. That's a nice 100-point move. It's going to be killer profits right there, killer gains. I'm excited about this one. I've been patiently waiting for the top on this to break. We haven't had it happen yet, but we're coming up to it. It's going to be either today, tomorrow, or the next day. We're going to get the top break on this. I mean, we're basically squeezing in there, and the market looks like it's ready for a pop. So look for that. So once 3,400 breaks, very good long opportunity to the top. That's a very money play right there. And then gold, if we were to see any type of retracement back down to 1925-ish, another beautiful play. So those are the two plays that I'm looking for. If you guys want to make some money on those, that's what I would be watching if I was you. But outside of that, thank you for having me back. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching the videos. Hit that like button if you like the content. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.